Welcome in, everybody, to another late night edition of the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, and we are back at it again, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Man, y'all showed so much love during the live stream last night when we were talking about the Indiana Fever and that big win. So of course I had to come in after dropping 3 videos on y'all. Y'all go check out the content talking about Gabby Williams. Y'all asked for it. I delivered top landing spots, how she fits with certain squads in the WNBA, and why the Indiana Fever should absolutely be inquiring about her talents. Yes, welcome in. Of course, we got some other content as well going on right now. I talked about Kevin Garnett coming out and speaking on Caitlin Clark and the difference, how different she looks after this break, man. I mean, the Olympic break, Caitlin Clark being left off the Olympic team truly was a blessing in disguise, I gotta say the way that she's come out. But yeah, y'all go check out the latest content. Of course, on this live stream, we are talking about Angel Reese, Kamilla Cardoso, both getting double doubles tonight in a Chicago Sky win. The thing about the Sky, man, they're in a peculiar situation. They went ahead and they traded their top scoring threat. Well, I won't say top because Katie Carter's definitely the top scoring threat. But one of their top scoring threats, their best shooters, the playmaker of their group, Marina Mabry, who shined with the Connecticut Sun, man. We saw that they made the trade, and it felt like the Sky were in a position where they may be tanking, man. They got that draft pick, and it seemed like they were looking ahead more so to the future, right? But they picked up the big win today. Got it done. And that front court of Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso, both the rookies with double doubles. Let me get the stats up there for y'all. Give me one sec. Let me get the stats up there. But double double, big game by Cardoso. Like everybody had been talking about her progression and her lack of production so far in this early season, right? This is one of the best games we've seen her have. She came out aggressive, making shots, using her body, using that size. It's like she remembers she was like 6'6" today, man. It was great to see. It was great to see. Cardoso really showed a lot today, man. It's been a slow, progressive start for her. And we talked about it in the live last night, guys. Just how she's still adjusting to the pro game very much so. But she ran the floor well today. She was ready to catch and finish. Great touch around the rim using her size. She was an issue today, man. I actually really was impressed with the performance from Cardoso, and she really was a big part of their win. 15 points, 3 assists, 14 rebounds in 28 minutes of play. And while I'm going through it, breaking it down, man, y'all give me y'all's biggest takeaways from the game as well. Rachel Banham, 14 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She is the shooter that they brought in to replace Mabry. She is the shooter for this group now. And if she can continue to knock down shots and open up the floor for the likes of Kennedy Carter and Dana Evans, who, had 5 off the bench, Allen as well, Lizzie Allen, is really been solid for them at the point guard position, man, as they still try to establish their identity. Shout out to the Sparks, though, man. Rakia Jackson had a good game tonight. Welcome in, fellas. Troy, welcome in. Hello, Brandon. It was a tough one. The Sparks are a competitive team, and Reese and Cardoso had a great game, especially coming back from 10 down, heading into the fourth. Facts. The rookies leading the way, and we talked about it, man. If this front court can reach their max potential, we're talking about one of the most potential dominant front courts in the entire WNBA. RC, what's good? Welcome in. What are the takeaways, guys, from that Sparks game? Of course, the Sparks were winning majority of this game, and it seemed like the Sky were going to take an L, man. But honestly, they were resilient. I was really impressed with Allen at the point guard spot, leading them with 6 assists. She's given them solid minutes at the point guard spot. It was a quiet day for Kennedy Carter, though. She only played 17 minutes, had 9 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Yes, Angel Reese had 14 points and 11 rebounds, double double for the Chi-Town Barbie. Her and Cardoso were really the difference in this game, and then Allen was just a solid producer at the point guard spot. Bo says boring game. He wasn't with it. Guys, if this is your first time, welcome into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up with all the latest and the greatest. Like, comment, share, and all that great stuff. We are talking about the Chicago Sky right now, picking up a big win. And the Sky are in a strange spot, y'all. It felt like they were tanking. It looked like they were looking more so into the future. But they come up with a big win today in a game that they definitely should have won. But we talked about the lack of production from Kamilla Cardoso, y'all. And she really showed out today. I was really impressed with her physicality. She remembered that she was 6'7", finally, people. Welcome in, welcome in. Give me y'all's takeaways from the game. I gotta shout out my Minnesota Lynx, Nafisa Collier with the 30 ball. Bridget Carlton played big today too. Just gotta say it. Of course, we also mentioned the New York Liberty are the first team in the entire league to clinch a playoff spot already. Stewie making a case for that MVP. What's good with my Aces B L to the Liberty. Hey man. Asia gonna have to put the war cry on again. She's gonna have to put the war cry on again. Man, I mean, it was getting ugly too. Just too many missed shots. They could not make shots today. The takeaway was they should not be playing in the WNBA. Come on, fuck. Come on, man. Come on now. By holding Derek and Hamby to 7 points was a big difference. Yes. The length, I think, of Cardoso as well as Angel Reese, the length, because y'all know, like, Hamby's 6'3" compared to, Reese is a long 6'3", 6'4", and you got Cardoso 6'7" down there. That's a lot of length to contend with. Hey, I'm telling you, Minnesota need to stop playing. They need to go out there and get Gabby Williams and make this playoff run, make this championship run. They've got the pieces, man. I like the Minnesota Lynx. I like the way that they play defense and they score in transition. We mentioned Fee had the 30-piece. Bridget Carlton, the stretch 4, had 16 points. Kayla McBride had 10 points, 3 assists. Courtney Williams, 14 points. Alyssa Peely has 6 points off the bench. Something slight. I love that she's getting playing time now. I really do love that. But yeah, y'all give me the takeaways. Holler at me in the comments, man. I want to hear from you guys. It was some great WNBA action today, for sure. Definitely. Give me y'all's biggest storylines. Right now, man, the Liberty clinched the playoff spot. It's them and everybody else. The Connecticut Sun looks really good. The Minnesota Lynx looks good coming out of the break as well. But yeah, they had the clamps on Derek and Hamby today. They definitely had the clamps on Derek and Hamby today. I'm near the shot, so I don't get to watch that many Sky games. Oh, yeah, they hit you with that blackout, RC. Facts. Facts. Jackie Young with 2 points was embarrassing. Yeah, man. You wonder if the not having the Olympic break has impacted some of these players because Taurasi was terrible last game. And, to be real, Kalia Copper, she shot like 20 free throws, but she was struggling too, man. Maybe this Olympic break and that Olympic run, man, it's a lot on the body. If they played a lot of games, that gold medal game was just 6 days ago, y'all. Fever need to give Williams the rest of their 60K cap for the last 13 games. Facts. Go check out my video if y'all haven't already, man. Detailing Abby Williams, the best fits. how she would fit for the Fever and why they should absolutely go snag her immediately, and they could get her for 73,000. Yes, Jonquel Jones, 17 points, 8 assists, and 10 rebounds. She's so skilled. Her and Stewie right now, I feel like are the best front court in the league. Hey, RC, the New York Liberty clinched that playoff spot, that first spot, man. Man. Yes, yes. Reese Cardoso dominant in the fourth quarter, coming back from 10 down in that contest. Yes. I found out that the Minnesota Lynx coach actually traded down so they wouldn't draft Reese, but hey, I wasn't expecting the Sky to draft her. Yeah, she fell. She fell, and hey, man, she is one of the steals of the draft, Troy. Saheed, welcome in, welcome in. Kamilla played good. She should be averaging about 15 and 12 to 14 rebounds with her stature for sure. Yeah, I was just saying, it feels like she finally remembered that she was 6'7" down there. Yes, she played big girl basketball today. Kamilla looked good. She ran the floor. She was catching passes, finishing, converting layups around the rim, and blocking shots. Can we talk about the defense from Kamilla? Bro, she was out there hosting a block party, and everybody was invited. We watching Seattle versus Indiana or what? Hey, man, big game. Big game. Y'all know I got y'all. Y'all know I really don't like to go live during the games, RC, for real. Like, we do the watch parties and we might get one in. But to be honest, I really prefer the post game. Just so everybody can gather their thoughts and reflect a little bit. Yes, Sky Sun. Big matchup, big matchup. Yeah, man. Simply ball dropping. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, give me biggest takeaways from the day. Shout out Fee, 30 points. Minnesota Lynx picked up that big dub. The Olympic tournament definitely is the reason why the players were off these games. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the Olympics just ended. I mean, the gold medal game was 6 days ago. Sky got that back-to-back work coming. Sky got that back-to-back work coming. Yo, I gotta take a second to acknowledge that, Saheed. Shout out Kelsey Mitchell, man. She is playing team basketball. Her and Caitlin Clark looked like a dominant backcourt last night. This was the first time that I've seen them look like a cohesive backcourt that complemented one another. Caitlin found Mitchell every time she was open. Mitchell consistently worked off ball, moved around, cut to the basket. She was rewarded, man. Mitchell has to be re-signed. I think she's proven it. She's playing for the bag right now. She absolutely has to be re-signed. The Fever have to re-sign her. That was the most efficient 28 piece we've seen her have all year. If she's going to buy into the team mentality and the product, and compliment Caitlin and make shots and make things easier and be that efficient scorer, they've got to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. Right, guys? They've got to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. There's nobody else on this roster that does what she does, man. I mean, that is a lot of production you're going to have to replace. You're going to have to find another number one option. Like, Mitchell is going to get paid one way or another, but she was incredible in that game. Hot from three, great shots, didn't force, wasn't just out there jacking, just pulling shots just to pull. Like, really, really played within the flow of the offense and found her shots within the flow of the offense. We've seen her in the past shoot them out of games. We've seen her in the past take extremely tough shots and overlook passing options. I mean, I absolutely think Kelsey Mitchell has to be re-signed next year. There's no way. There's no way. And if they don't re-sign her, Golden State needs to throw her a major bag. Because she has proven to be one of the best scorers and one of the best ISO players. An all-star caliber talent as we've seen. She was incredible, man. I was blown away. I was so impressed with Kelsey Mitchell, man. I just got to say, she was sensational. She was sensational. They have to re-sign her. I think they should add Gabby Williams as well. If you're looking ahead at free agent, Sabali has to be somebody that you look at. Dejanay Carrington maybe, but you gotta re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. And I mean, honestly, let Erica Wheeler walk, let Christy Wallace walk. That is a lot of cap space you can clear up to throw that bag at Kelsey Mitchell and another free agent. But yeah, I think they're taking 5 steps backward. They're setting themselves back years if they do not re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. I gotta say, man, I was blown away. This was the first time that it felt like she was a complementary piece and they looked like a cohesive backcourt. The chemistry, the Olympic break may have benefited the Fever more than any team in the league. They came out and looked completely different. Resign Kelsey, get a free agent, go after Odyssey Sims, go after Gabby Williams. Odyssey Sims was averaging like 17 a game and still got cut. She could immediately be a spark plug off the bench for the Fever, man. They definitely need to look at Odyssey Sims. There's a lot of pieces out there where it feels like the Fever are a couple pieces away from being a true contender, and they could get that done in free agency. They are looking like a tough out, and if you don't score points, you might not beat this team, man. And if you're one of the top seeds, you don't want to see them in the in the first round necessarily, man. I'm just saying, but yes, Mitchell was incredible. I hope she continues to play team basketball and buy into that team system. I hope she continues to find her shots within the offense. I hope she continues to trust Caitlin to get her the ball and make life easier for her. That is my spill on Kelsey Mitchell and why the Fever absolutely have to re-sign her. But now, back to Chicago. I digress. Yo, Jackie Young had that Olympic hangover, man. 2 points today. 2 points today. Yes, Scott on that. Lindy says Reese did not have a good game. Kamilla really did great. Kamilla really, really looked good. Did y'all see her blocking them shots? Did y'all see the defense from Kamilla today, man? I mean, she was doing her thing, protecting that paint. Ferocious. Yes, Vegas missed a lot of open shots today. And I don't know, like, that's the thing, man. Derek and Hamby in this situation with the Aces and the WNBA has been going on for over a year now. It was, the messages have been released talking about it where Coach Becky was out there basically saying she wasn't committed to the team. She signed her contract knowing she was pregnant and tried to finesse the team out of money, knowing she was gonna miss. Hamby saying that she was gonna be ready for preseason and she was fully committed to the team. I mean, you're talking about a player that won a championship with you, that was, a 2-time six player of the year. That was a big part of the culture. That was a good player. And it seems like she was really forced out, and the team turned their backs on her. I mean, it's a messed up situation. It really is. And I mean, last season, Coach Hammond was suspended multiple games. The Aces were fined. And this is just a bad look. It is a bad look. Pregnancy is something that happens in the WNBA, but it didn't. I don't know. Who are y'all believing? Whose side are y'all taking in this situation? I think it worked out for both parties. I mean, Hamby is having the best season of her career. She's a franchise player, just signed an extension with the Los Angeles Sparks. On the other side, you got the 2-time defending champion Aces who have moved on and added to that bench and have another 6th player of the year. So I think it worked out for both teams. But, man, it's a crappy situation. Could it be a distraction right now? Maybe. And also, I think that 3-on-3 tournament took a toll on Hamby. She was the most consistent player in that 3v3 tournament. They started 0-3, took a lot of flack from the media. We were very hard on them. They played terrible those first several games. Ended up getting a bronze, which felt like a miracle for this group. So, yeah, I think there's that Olympic hangover. I think the off-the-court issues could be an issue as well. I mean, you're suing a league. You're suing a franchise that was so near and dear to your heart. You feel like you've been done wrong. but you're also still trying to handle your business on the court. But what were y'all takeaways from the Hamby situation? Like, I mean, the way it's painted, it feels like Coach Hammond was kind of a jerk about the situation. But at the same time, if Hamby did mislead them and wasn't upfront, then they got a right to be, a right to be upset and feel a type of way. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that whole situation. Because y'all know off the court stuff is distractions. Like, these players are still human beings at the end of the day. Yo, Odyssey Sims is an immediate impact player. I can't believe the Wings let her walk, bro. Come on, let's not give this guy too much credit. The Sparks are tanking, so they tanked at the end. Shout out Rakia Jackson, though. Rakia Jackson was hooping. Shout out Rakia Jackson. Hamby did not show up. Rakia Jackson was hooping, though. Yeah, I don't want to be live for the CC games either. We can go live for a garbage game like Mystics and Wings. Yeah, the Battle of the Toilet Bowl. I got you, RC. The Toilet Bowl stream. Lock it in. Odyssey Sims with the Sparks on a hardship contract. Man, I wish Sky would have grabbed her because she could come off the bench with the second unit. Yes, she's proven that she's a capable playmaker. She can get her own shot from anywhere on the court. She's definitely an instant impact player, a perimeter threat that the Sky absolutely could have used. Gabby Williams would fit this Sky team really well as well. I know Angel Reese shot her shot and was politely turned down. We know the backstory there. She got suspended, not getting to training camp on time with that new rule from the WNBA, no pay, got traded, and now we're here. Yeah, if Kelsey's going to pass the ball, you got to resign her. Yes, extension, extension, extension. I really think we need a 3 and D, 4, and a good PG to give CC some rest. Yeah, I mean, it seems like they don't think Grace Berger is going to be the answer to be that backup point guard, unfortunately. So, yeah, 3 and D, Dejanay Carrington, Sabali, free agents to look at. Chicago Sky will be in the playoffs. Okay, King Lions crowd. Okay, Crown. Chicago, it felt like they might be tanking, but nah, man. No, sir. Yes, Angel and Kamilla was definitely cooking. That the future is so bright for that front court. I mean, it feels like both those players are definitely just scratching the surface. Yes, Odyssey 7-day contract with with LA Sparks. Hey, they need a spark off that bench, man. They've been banged up. Okay, okay, respect, respect. Fever or Storm predictions. Get them in, get them in. Fever or Storm predictions. I don't know, man. The Storm are going to come in hot because they just lost the game they shouldn't have. I don't know, man. I think they're going to come out swinging. I like the Fever, though. I ain't going to hold you. Nobody wants to talk about the Sky. Back to the Fever. Sheesh. 4 hours watching highlights. You locked in for Edward T says F the Fever. Yo, the Fever, man, I talked about it in one of my videos earlier. Y'all go check it out. It seems like they are the WNBA's team right now, man. Like, they are the most watched team, the most searched team, the most followed team in recent months. Like, the Fever are becoming the face of the WNBA. Chicago Sky will be in the playoffs. Okay, okay, I like the prediction. Jackie is a bucket, man. Was there a hangover? Guys, welcome in, welcome in. If this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up with all the latest and the greatest. I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. This is the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. Thank y'all so much for being in here tonight. Y'all got the chat spicy, man. It's feeling good in here. It's feeling good in here. Y'all got the chat spicy right now. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Who will be the higher playoff seed, the Fever or the Sky? Go. Fever of the Sky. Who will be the higher seed? Holler at me, holler at me. Who will be the higher seed? Okay. Standing with Dierka. Respect King's Lion Crown. Respect, bro. Jackie is a bucket. There's no way she will play like that again. I think she should get a 3-game rest. Yeah, man. I mean, the Olympic final, the gold medal game was 6 days ago, man. Kennedy Carter gave us 9 points off the bench, and Izzy also with 9 points too. Yeah, hey man, I was impressed with Allen Troy. Her point guard play, leading with 6 assists. Like Lindsay Allen played really good today. If she can be that steady presence for them at the point guard spot, and Benham can come in and hit shots like she did today, 14 points. Allen 16, 6, and 4. Hey man, if you would have told me they won this game, I mean, they should have been able to win more by more, but with Kennedy Carter only scoring 9 points, like I would not have expected them to win this game. But shout out to Rakia Jackson, man, 13 points, doing her thing, solidifying herself as number 3 in that Rookie of the Year race. But yeah, Cardoso stole the show. I mean, the shot blocking was on full display. Oh, okay. RC, I was wondering who you were talking about. I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. You in your bag per usual. My takeaway is that Angel and Kamilla will be the best front court in the WNBA by 2026. Ooh, spicy. Yo, I'm telling you, you're not going to out-rebound them. And if Kamilla is blocking shots like that, oh, man, watch out. Watch out, man. Y'all don't like the Fever. Y'all like Clark. If she went to play for the Liberty, y'all would like the New York Liberty, the New York fans. And we're saying there's some LeBron like fans in here. How LeBron fans be? That's crazy. We like CC, so whoever she goes, we follow and support the team. Okay, it's been confirmed. Okay, Angel Reese and Kamilla will win a championship with the Sky. They got to get some free agents there. I definitely think that new practice facility and the money they're pouring into the Chicago Sky franchise, and man, that's going to make a big difference for them for landing some big name free agents. And they got 2 draft picks in the 2025 draft as well, swapping Marina Mabry for a draft pick. So, hey, they got a chance to add more to this young core. Definitely got to re-sign Kennedy Carter, though. Do not let her walk as a free agent this season. We talking about the Fever need to sign Kelsey Mitchell back. Hey, man, the Chicago Sky need to sign Kennedy Carter back for sure. Then he says, I'm just on Wnba's side. Discrimination is really bad. Facts. This is a federal case now. That's a major problem. It also exposes the Aces to the alleged giving players additional incentives to play for them. Yeah, and they got in trouble for that. I mean, they signed the NIL deal. It's been noted, when Candace Parker came, it was kind of noted that they were paying players under the table. Hey, man, the Fever, I mean, the Aces out here moving like the Patriots. They out here cheating. One game behind the Indiana Fever. They right there. The Sky is not winning anything anytime soon. They need some good trades or sign some ballers. But yeah, that Wnba situation really looks bad on the Aces, man. That situation really looks really bad on the Aces. I'm gonna say the biggest threat for the Sky taking the 8th spot will be the Atlanta Dream. Dream got a big win last night, man. Alicia Gray, Ron Howard, some talent on that Dream squad. Jordan Canada out there. Kelsey Mitchell stars in the movie The Three of Chucky. Literally, she ain't never seen a shot she don't like. James says fever. He's got the fever. There's some issues going on behind the scenes with Sky. Hope they can keep it together. Its sides don't screw it up. Fever should play well and be in the playoffs. Man, I feel like Coach Teaspoon is the perfect coach to handle all the egos and the adversity and guide them through turbulent times. Man, I think the Sky will be just fine. The Fever, yeah. I mean, we've said it multiple times. Coach Side's got the keys to a Ferrari. All she got to do is not crash it. That's it. Just don't crash it. Predictions. King got his predictions in. Predictions for Seattle versus the Fever, man. Seattle gave them the business before. The Sky is good, but they not my Fever. Oh, 85-83. Tight ball game. Tight ball game. Predictions. Does Caitlin Clark get another double tomorrow? Do we see her tie Courtney Vandersloot's record for double doubles tomorrow for a guard? Let me know. Let me know. Holler at me in the comments. Let me know. Yeah, Kamilla definitely was player of the game. Kamilla definitely was player of the game. For sure, man. She balled out. I was so impressed with the shot blocking, her timing, her being nimble on her feet today, finishing around the rim through contact. Kamilla showed out today, y'all. I'm not taking rest and exhaustion from my aces, Brandon and chat. Do they want the daggone special historic 3P or not? Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen anybody 3P the WNBA since those Houston Comets. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, but it don't seem like they got that same intensity, man, that they've had in the past 2 years. The Chicago locker room has issues. Mabry requesting a trade in a jiffy. Carter having lingering issues with AR. A win against the team in the process of taking is nothing to rave about. Michael breaking it down. Breaking it down. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, Angel Reese did come out and speak out on behalf of Kennedy Carter. I really think Teaspoon is a great coach to get them through this turbulent times. Um, but yeah, I mean, they're in a peculiar situation. Like, they're not good enough to compete, but it seems like they're not trying to tank either. I don't know. Fever, CC, Boston, and Mitchell is a deadly trio. Yes, SC. Any move any move that they make, the Fever needs to be building around that big three. Anything they do. Yo, Mitchell step back. She might have the best step back in the league, low key. Fever locker room has more problems. It definitely felt like that for a long time. It definitely felt like there was a lot of problems in the Fever locker room, but it seems like that break may have benefited them more than any team in the league, man. They seem like they are locked in, y'all. Calling the CC double double. Give me predictions. Give me your biggest hot takes right now, man. Give me the predictions for tomorrow's game. Yes, accent. We back like we never left, baby. Welcome in. Welcome in. Could Kennedy Carter face a suspension because she picked up a technical in the game? How many does she have so far? No, she's not going to be suspended. But we can definitely check real quick. We can definitely take a look. I don't have every answer off the fly, but hey, I'll look it up for y'all. Because I know she's gotten several. Yes, we back with another late live with Brandon Blakely. And guys, if this is your first time joining in on the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast, I am your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Make sure to follow me at Brandon Lee TV on all social media and hit that subscribe button to stay up with all the latest and the greatest with the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. Comment, share, like, and all that good stuff. And they need another big game from AB. Yo, Edward, I ain't gonna lie, Enrique, that was who I was thinking of too. That's who I was thinking of too. It's between them two for sure. A great question for the chat. Great question for the chat. Carmen, welcome back. Welcome back. Kamilla played a great game today. Reese really didn't play so well. Lots of missed shots. Yes, yes. Kamilla stole the show. We've been waiting to see this level of production from her, guys. We've been waiting, and she delivered. Did you see that Kelsey Mitchell interview about the All Star game next season? Her answers, facial expression, and body language announced she is out this all season. It seems like, man, she could have one foot out the door, but they cannot let her walk. It will set this franchise back unless they have a replacement already in mind. Yeah, Rika is a bucket. She is a bucket. The best scorer in the league, in my opinion, from the perimeter. Brandon, want me to tell you why I think Caitlin had a rough start and whatnot? New state, all she knew was home, new teammates. Her Iowa teammates were more than they were like family. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough adjustment. It's a tough adjustment for anybody, definitely. She looks comfortable now. She looks a lot more comfortable. Look like she got some practice time in with teammates. She been in the lab. She been in the film room. She looks like a different player, y'all. Yes, y'all got the chat booming right now. Chat is absolutely spicy. Okay, Storm over the Fever and OT. Yeah, RC, I definitely feel what you're saying. I definitely feel exactly what you're saying. When Carter did pass her the ball was weeks before the break. Angel and Carter were hanging out after the break. They never followed each other on Twitter. Getting past. Got you, got you. Yeah, man, I haven't heard anything official or seen anything that would lead us to believe that they were beefing. I really don't know where that came from, but I've been seeing it a lot the last two live streams. So it's definitely something people are talking about. Yeah, Kamilla Cardoso, welcome to the league. Yo, Enrique is definitely a chucker. She will let 10 of them one-legged threes go off with no hesitation. And I'm thinking with Sabali back, that's definitely going to take some pressure off her. I mean, you talk about a great debut coming in this season, having the 20 piece like for her first game. But yeah, that should take some pressure off her. I think now we'll see less chucking now that the wings are back healthy and got multiple starters back. When she's hot, but she shoots too many shots for her team to get into a groove. Should be max 20 shots a game. She will let that thing fly for sure. How about the New York Liberty, the first team in the league to clinch that playoff spot? Bible boy, what's good? What's good? Welcome in. Yes, talk to me nicely, please. Yo, the real Kamilla Cardoso, please stand up. I mean, can we talk about the block party she hosted? Can we talk about the block party she hosted? Oh my goodness. Yo, Kamilla was dominant today. She was dominant today. Straight up. Fever doesn't announce anything to the last minute. Kelsey has to play great either way. Yeah, she's playing for a contract. Kate Martin is too passive in Las Vegas. She need to change that. Hey, if you open, you gotta shoot it. Because they are clamping down on those star players. If you're a role player and you get open looks, you gotta shoot it. Bible Boy in the building. And we talked about Kamilla, man, and just how long it's taken. Yeah, waited half the year. Half the year it took her. But, hey, she finally showed up. And hopefully she can carry this momentum into their next game, man, and just keep building on that. She was incredible today, though. She was incredible today. It's like she finally remembered she was 6'7". Hot take, I don't think so. Kelsey Mitchell is better than Enrique. That's a very hot take. I don't think so either, Saeed. But that is a very, very hot take if I've ever heard one. Mabry wanted to be traded because Carter became the number one option when Dana and Mabry would start and she was the number one. Man, I've heard that. I've heard she wanted to go compete for a championship. I've seen people saying she was beefing with Angel Reese. I've heard people saying that she didn't like the facilities, which, I mean, that was a big reason why Kalia Copper left them as well. CC shoots bullets as a pass. When you're not on your toes, it can make it harder to catch. When receiving a pass, when you're wide open, should be easy to catch the pass. Catch and finish. What coach say? Hey, if you get two hands on it, it should be a finish. Yes, yes. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yes. Who do y'all have? Sky versus Mercury? Who do y'all have? Hey, man. I'm expecting a big game from BG, Kalia Copper, and possibly Diana with that, After getting that Olympic gold medal, they came in hot last game. None of them had good games last game against the Fever. So I'm expecting some bounce back games. Yes, Sabrina was cooking today. Letting that thing fly, getting to the cup. Sabrina, man, we got to talk more about her floater. We got to talk about her floater. We got to talk about the floater. Mabry didn't like all the attitude on the team. Great takes, great takes. Sky winning tomorrow. Yes, give me those predictions. Give me those predictions. Man, I know back-to-back games with three Olympians is crazy. Crazy. And I agree, Rike has shot them out of some games, but I also have to say she is the most lethal ISO player and perimeter scorer in the league. Okay, James has got Mercury winning against the Sky. Okay. Sky winning tomorrow. Cardoso wants get back. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Hey, Fuck, thank you so much for the support. Much love, my guy. I appreciate it. None of this is possible without you, great people. Thank you for the support. Access. Yeah, I'm expecting a big game from Kalia Copper. I'm expecting a big game from Kalia Copper. Mabry didn't like all the attitude on the team. It is a lot of personalities. It's a lot of strong personalities. Yeah, I'm expecting a big bounce back game from Kalia Copper, though. I'm definitely expecting a big bounce back game for her. Really hope the Sky wins over the Mercury. I think if the Sky win, they are putting to bed all those tanking rumors. They are putting those to bed. With a win, they are putting those to bed. I like the Fever. I like the Sky. Mark, welcome in. Welcome in. How about Banham lighting it up for them, though, man? Okay, Sky 7 plus 7. Throwing the Vegas numbers out here, Lindy. Mark says Scott would actually be better if they relegate Reese to rebounding and maybe facilitating. She is a gifted passer. I think that's an overlooked skill of her. Cardoso should have all the shot attempts of Reese. She has better offensive tools. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the chucking will cease a little bit with Sabali back in there now. They're getting those starters back, the players that she trusts, that she's gone to war with the last couple of years. Man, I think Dallas could possibly make a run, man. I definitely think they could. Copper will play well and BG will play well, but if the real Cardoso shows up and the Sky wins, hey, man, it only, like you said, Bible Boy, it only took half the season. Copper will play well. Yeah, I'm expecting a bounce back game from Copper, though, for sure. And she was so big in that gold medal game, man, down the stretch. Guys just aren't very good. They need a point guard. I think they're banking on Lindsay Allen being the answer, and she looked really good at the point guard spot today. Those rumors were started by Talk Sports. They are not trying to tank. I mean, it feels like when they traded Mabry, I kind of thought they might be, but yeah, now I mean, they're playing good basketball. Mercury is slow. Hey man, that game too got chippy. They're definitely gonna come out wanting all the smoke, man. The Mercury was feisty in that last game. They erased that 20 plus point lead, brought it to single digits, and just fell short, man. But I definitely think they're gonna come out fighting hard tomorrow. Mitchell is the closer on the Fever. Can we put some respect on that girl name? She's absolutely the closer. And when the offense is breaking down, when the shot clock is ticking down, hey man, when things are falling apart late and they need a bucket, Kelsey Mitchell has been the answer, continues to be the answer. Yes. Hey man, y'all got some great y'all bringing some great conversations, some great points tonight, man. The chat is booming. Shout out to you guys. Keep it coming. And if this is your first time tuning in to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Subscribe, like, comment for all the latest to stay up with all the latest. Yeah, Edward, I agree. Dallas is going to make a run. They're too talented not to. Yeah, hey man, the Fever, what I noticed too is they played with great pace the entire game. It felt like Caitlin, and yeah, I mean, that's just going to make her a more efficient player offensively. Allen surprised me. I was nervous every time she took a shot. Hey, at least you honest. At least you honest by what. Sod's rotation still kind of smelly. I'm not gonna hold y'all, but I mean she's doing enough to keep the job as is right now. Bring them out, and Clark is then automatic at the free throw line. Facts, facts. Chicago will be fine as long as Dana is not playing point. She needs to be the two off the bench. Yeah, she's a good scorer. She's a shot maker. For sure. But I mean they're just she's one of the few that is a 5'6" shooting guard. But yeah, Chicago's got some fight. They play defense. They have a winning culture. Watching the Fever game is so exciting. Watching other games is like watching paint dry. Sheesh. Sods tries to give it up in the third almost every game. Sods wants to slow the game down. Yeah, and she be leaving Erica Wheeler in the game too long, man. She be leaving Wheeler in the game too long. For my liking. Get the links up there. Shout out to Fee with the 30 ball. Bridget Carlton was hooping tonight too. I love what I saw. Hey man, the Fever. I meant the Lynx. Don't sleep on them to win that championship. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't sleep on them. And I got the links up there as well. But yeah, biggest takeaways, biggest storylines, playoff predictions. Do the Atlanta Dream come and snatch that 8th spot from the Chicago Sky? And we're seeing now that next matchup between the Fever and the Sky could truly, we talked about it before it was even brought up, that this game could have playoff implications. And we are seeing that it absolutely will. Lynx are legit, man. They are legit. Kayla McBride, one of the best shooters in the league. Courtney Williams getting it done. Bridget Carlton. Fee out there. They need to go out there and make a play for Gabby Williams. For real. James, what's your prediction? What's your prediction? Give me y'all's predictions for tomorrow's game. Nice slate of games tomorrow, man. It has felt like for majority of the season, it's New York versus everybody else. That's what I'm saying, Bible boy. The 30 ball, getting it off the dribble. Hey, she was absolutely cooking today, man. Fee in that MVP race too. Give her respect. But yeah, New York is on another level, man. How about John Kell Jones with 8 assists today, bro? Unreal. Unreal. Hey, fuck, no lies detected. No lies detected. Okay, Edward, you got the dream taking that 8 spot. Yes, give me what are y'all's predictions for tomorrow's games, man? We got a nice slate of games tomorrow. We got a nice slate of games tomorrow. We got the Sun taking on the Dream, the Storm and the Fever, of course. The Aces and the Sparks both back in action, and the Sky and the Mercury, the late game at 9. Predictions, storylines, playoff. It's getting to be crunch time. It's getting to be crunch time. Yeah, I agree. I think the Lynx are for real. They play great defense. They share the basketball. I love that Alyssa Peely is getting minutes now. Shout out to my rook. Let's get it. Okay, Edwards got Storm, Aces, and Sky winning. Okay, okay. So we're seeing the Storm and the Aces bounce back. Respect. Respect. Yeah, I mean, it's the standings are so close, that 5 through 8 slots, those slots. The standings are so close. Sparks trying to get Paige. No, she would absolutely be elite with that lineup. Her, Rakia, Dearka Hamby in the pick and roll. Sheesh. And she's made for LA. Between the Fever, the Sky, the Mercury, the Aces Dream, and possibly the Sparks, I wouldn't count them out. Well, you funny as hell, bro. You said no way the Sparks already play. I don't think so. That's hilarious, yo. Yo, hey, shout out to them though. They still out there competing, but yo, hey, that's funny as hell. That's hilarious. Collier can't win the games by herself. Her team needs to ball out if they are really going to win the championship like they did in the Commissioner's Cup. Yep. They are at their best when all 5 players are a threat of scoring the basketball, when they're moving the basketball. Chat is banging tonight. Yeesh, y'all already know. Okay, we got some predictions, scoring predictions. Fever 100, Storm 90, AB with the bubble, CC with a bubble, and then we got Michelle with 30 piece. Page to the Mystics. That would be an elite fit too. And I'm telling y'all right now, we saw what her and Aaliyah Edwards did as a 1-2. You keep Sykes, keep Austin, bring back Elena Deladon, and that's a playoff team with Paige. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, John, welcome in, my guy. I think Liberty is the top team right now. I think Seattle could go on a run. Seattle's my dark horse. They're my dark horse to take it, man. They've got that big three. I would like to see them carve out a role for Nika Mule, but they would be a great fit for a player like Odyssey Sims as well. I tell you what, the Liberty signed Gabby Williams, it might be over, y'all. Yes, y'all got the chat booming tonight, man. The ESPN list was BS. CC is already a top 5 player in the league, or at least top 7. coming in. How y'all feel about that? Is Caitlin Clark? Where would y'all rank her? Top five, top seven. And hey man, I heard y'all. I know y'all want me to do the top five players at every position. So I will be releasing that tomorrow. We'll go live tomorrow. We might have to do an early live. Maybe we'll do a noon live to talk about the games and ranking the top five players at every position. Maybe hop on at like noon for y'all. Is the rookie of the year race OV? Is that how we're feeling? Y'all, cat is booming. The Fever needs to go all out while the rookies are on minimum contracts and win some championships. Be aggressive. Hey man, they gotta be in win mode now. Every move they make needs to be geared towards putting quality and complementary pieces. There we go. Around that big three. Man, 40 years ago it was Bird and Magic with the Lakers versus Celtics finals. This present day, Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, the WNBA's Bird versus Magic. I've seen people say that. I've seen people say that a lot. Yes, still a lot of games left. James, absolutely still a lot of games left. Clark is not a top 10 player. She's good though. Where would y'all rank Caitlin right now? Yes, yes. I see Fever as a team slowing down, but not Clark herself. Hey, big games tomorrow. Big games tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like Michael, that Cinderella team really has been the Minnesota Lynx, to be honest. Like, Angel would have to get 30 points and 10 rebounds until the end of the regular season to get back into the race. Just to get back into it? Dang. Yo, Well said. Other than his wife, CC is number one, and it's close. There are only a couple of players that are truly consistent. Yeah, I mean the Stewies, the Asia Wilsons, the Fees of the world, you do not find just growing on trees. Okay, yeah, Bible boy, please talk your talk. Talk your talk. Yo, when I'm telling you, man, the only time I feel like Jewel Lloyd is unguardable. Whenever she sees the Indiana Fever, whenever she sees the Indiana Fever, that's when you know. Yo, I'm telling you, when Jewel Lloyd sees the Fever on the menu, yo, she is in straight beast mode, man. She be cooking the Fever. Angel Angel Reese could easily win Rookie of the Year if she makes her very clear in the second half. But what I have to say, I don't know what she will do. I don't see Clark slowing down, and I'm a Reese fan. If Reese doesn't plan on unloading a mid range and adding post moves, tomorrow Reese needs 30 points games. If she can add a consistent jump shot and a go to move down low, Kamilla too, they both really need a go to move down low, y'all. I'm going to tell you now, this is my prediction. I see Angel Reese is it going to be player of the game in their next meetup with Caitlin Clark. Okay. Hot takes coming in. Hot takes coming in. I love to see it. Yo, I'm telling y'all, the games go a certain way. If Cardoso goes missing tomorrow, I'm done with her. Dang, throw her in the towel? We throw it in the towel on her? Oh, man. Yo, I mean, it has been a slow process. The progression has been slow. I gotta admit. Like, I was wondering when we were gonna see a Kamilla game out of her. Definitely. Yeah, there's no like, bro. She needs a go-to move. I need her to get in there with Elijah Wan and whoever is working with Aaliyah Boston on her footwork. Need it. Yes, yes. Cardoso going to do good, just not good enough. Hey, she finally remembered she was 6'7". She finally remembered she was 6'7". Facts. A rebounding defense straight effort. think Fever have a special whistle against BG. Yo, she's taking in foul trouble. Either injured or lazy. That's hilarious. Yeah, man, we finally saw the South Carolina Cardoso come out, man. So either, hey man, y'all crack me up. I do think the Fever may have a chance to defeat the Aces. And the way the Aces defenses look, they can't guard the chair I'm sitting in. And Chelsea Gray has just not looked good since she came back from injury, man. Yo, bro, you've been on one all day. So they too focused on twerking. That's hilarious. Hey man, that front court has so much potential, man. They're just scratching the surface, y'all. The officiating has been inconsistent all year, though. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Fever won't beat the Aces. It's too close to the playoffs. If they had them at the beginning of the season, they would have a chance. Yo, the Aces are gonna be in desperation mode, man. They are trying to three-peat. They are trying to three-peat right now, and they just haven't looked great. But you gotta respect the heart of a champion, right? You gotta respect the heart of a champion. Yes, Chelsea has not looked like herself at all, y'all. She's just not looked like herself. Y'all act like the Sky win against a 19-6 Sparks team. Aces aren't winning championship without a bench. The bench has struggled. The shot making has not been there. I mean, Kelsey Plum has been inconsistent at times. Jackie Young didn't bring anything to the table today. Man, they let Asia down. Y'all heard that song? I think I let Nas down by J. Cole. Man, I think they letting Asia down, y'all. I mean, but the thing is, and I feel like we're seeing the death of super teams. Like the Aces aren't a super team. They drafted those players, developed a young core, and put them together. I think the Fever are following that same strategy with the pieces they have. You know, with Mitchell, with Clark, with Boston. Now the thing is to add some complementary pieces around them. But yeah, the Aces lack of depth is killing them right now. And I mean, to be honest, I think how we talk about the Fever cutting Celeste Taylor and how it hurts them, I think it's gonna hurt them not keeping Deasia Fair, man. I feel like is hurting them. They should have kept Deasia Fair. They should have kept Fair, man. But yeah, if Kamilla Cardoso is gonna keep playing like that on both ends, blocking shots, running the floor hard, being a target for her teammates to get the ball to, hey man, watch out. Definitely got to watch out for this team. And I mean, you expect Kennedy Carter's going to play better, and if they can keep getting this production from the point guard spot at Lindsey Allen, because honestly, man, I said it too. It felt like that there was a potential that they were tanking or looking ahead to next season when they traded Marina Mabrey. But the way this front court is playing, I mean, the real Kamilla Cardoso finally showed up today. Like Bible Boy said, it took half the season, but she was dominant today. And this is something that she can do every game. Aces may be ones to beat for championship. I mean, they are the two-time defending WNBA champions, so we got to put respect on it. Like, they are the champs till they aren't the champs anymore. That's just facts. I love my CC, but they are not winning the chip. Not quite their time yet. Not quite their time yet. I mean, there's still some pieces away. There are a couple of pieces away for sure. I would agree with that. Yeah, she's definitely gonna have to get back in game shape. But see, she had a credible Olympics. She came in, hit a 20 ball. Like, yeah, I think she will continue to settle in, and she's gonna be a big part of what they do if they are going to make a run in Dallas, for sure. Hey, speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. Yo, what up, Bible boy? Man, it seems like she's got one foot out the door. There haven't been any extension talks, but I think they would be crazy to let Kelsey Mitchell walk. I think they would be nuts. I think it would set the franchise back a couple of years. They have nobody else on the roster that does what she does as the number one scoring option, man. She proved that she can play team basketball and complement Caitlin in the backcourt. She found her shots within the offense, man. She showed me a lot last game. I think they need to re-sign her unless they have a replacement already in mind. You have to believe in something, and it starts with self. I'd like to think Fever can win a championship. They talk that talk, James. If Kelsey leaves, that's what I'm saying. There's nobody else on the roster that can provide that scoring right now. There's nobody else on the roster that can provide that number one option scoring and still allow Caitlin to be Caitlin. There's no way. But yeah, man, the comments, it seems like she might be testing that free agency. If I'm like that new Golden State team, I'm throwing a bag at Kelsey Mitchell. It's funny how when AR plays unselfish ball, she's not playing well. True, she didn't do as well after the break, but she still did double double. She definitely got a double double, Curtis. She definitely did. And she continues to be a key contributor for the Chicago Sky. And I love the future of that backcourt. But yeah, Kelsey Mitchell's comments definitely made it seem that way that she might be heading out. Yo, hey man, I ain't gonna lie for I thought Brandon Ayuk was up out of there. I felt like they were not gonna pay that man, especially since they got they spent the first round draft pick on a receiver. But hey, we'll keep an eye out. But Kelsey, man, she's playing great basketball. If she keeps playing the way she's playing, I think you gotta pay her without a doubt. Have to do it. I think the constant praise for Clark and zero recognition for what she does is frustrating Kelsey. And I mean, Kelsey is the number one scoring option. I think she is a big part of what they do. But if they let her walk, man, it's definitely gonna be some big repercussions for them. But you can tell the break was very beneficial for this team. This was the best chemistry we've seen them play with all year. They looked locked in, like they were in tune. Kelsey Mitchell was the best player on a bad team for so long. It's tough when you're the franchise player and you're not even old. You're in your prime and you get knocked down to second fiddle. She's never gonna have the popularity or be the face of the franchise, but she's the number one scoring option. And for a natural bucket getter like her, where it seems like all she does care about is getting buckets, I feel like she should be okay with that. And like they say, winning cures all. But y'all let me know. Kelsey's definitely the number one option. And she's the closer. Somebody mentioned it earlier. She's the closer. Yes, Luke, welcome in. Welcome in. How about the newest members? Marina Mabry, Celeste Taylor making their debut with the Connecticut Sun. And I made a video, y'all go check it out, talking about breaking it down if these players lift them into that next level of championship. I think they're already a championship contender, but does this put them over the edge in the same conversation as the New York Liberty? Y'all go check out that video and let me know how y'all feel about that. And guys, we have been on for about an hour and a half. Give me y'all spiciest takes before we head out. Parting shots, let me hear it. And any other videos, any topic y'all want me to talk about. Tomorrow I will be going live around noon and we will rank all top five players at every position tomorrow. So y'all lock in with me around noon tomorrow before the games get jumping. I got a special live for y'all since y'all been showing so much love. But give me those hot takes, topics y'all want me to discuss. Let me know how y'all feel about everything. Holler at me. Yes, give me the spicy takes. Give me the spiciest of the takes. Yep, Kelsey's definitely the closer. Hey, hey, locked in on the CC videos. Hey, before I got y'all, we will be back tomorrow. I got y'all. Saheed, I completely agree. I completely agree. It makes no sense for her to leave. She's in the perfect spot right now. She can get her shot off. She's on the most popular team in the league. They can pay her. She don't have to move. She playing with Caitlin Clark. Like it's a lot of good stuff going on in Indy right now. You'd be crazy to stick out the tough times and then when things are trending upwards, leave. That'd be wild. Finals Finals will be Lynx versus Sun. League will hate it from a marketing perspective. Okay, I love that. I love that. Who said Kelsey was going to be on a revenge tour? I'm with y'all. Who said that? Revenge for what? I didn't even see that. I don't know who said that. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, y'all let me know. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. So she's not gonna go to any other team. Probably. I mean, there are a couple, but she's not gonna go to any other team. Really, truthfully, other than Golden State, where she would immediately be the #1 option. Man, like she's got it good in Indiana right now. She's got it good in Indiana. She's definitely got it good in Indiana right now. Okay, so he's got Connecticut winning the ship. Okay, okay. Oh, revenge tour against Clark fans. I didn't even see it, y'all. I didn't even see who said it. I thought y'all were just talking for real. I didn't even see the original comment. That's why I was like, who said anything about a revenge tour? Hey, y'all, it flew right over my head. I got you, Olivia. I got you. Yes, y'all know we love to have a good time, laugh, love, talk, joke, and debate. Yes. Hey, Curtis, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support, man. None of this is possible without you great people. And I really just appreciate y'all continue to come through and, share my platform and talk sports, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. Guys, like I said, we will be back with another episode of Live with Brandon Blatney tomorrow around noon, ranking the top 5 players at every position. So, hey, y'all get y'all's list together too. We'll compare. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up with all the latest and the greatest. I put out 3 videos earlier, so make sure to go check out the content on the page as well. And, hey, man, until next time, hit that subscribe button to stay up with the latest and the greatest. Comment, share, like, all that good stuff. Thank you again for tuning in this Saturday night. Until next time, we are out, my people. See y'all.